if you look at the media, there's a lot of focus on the young voters. And there's a lot of talk about large number of young voters in India in this election. Normally, there is a belief that these young voters are going to be very, very decisive in this election. I know young voters are in sizable number, but can they be decisive? Can they change the electoral outcome? My real answer is no. There is a lot of emphasis by all political parties on this young voters, and all political parties, name any political party if we want to name a couple, like Congress, BJP, Aam Aadmi Party, and even the regional parties. Everybody is trying to mobilize the young voters in the hope that these young voters are going to be very, very decisive in this 2014 Lok Sabha elections. When I say no, they can't be decisive. They are not as important as political parties think in terms of electoral. Only political parties think because they look at in terms of numbers. But I say they are not as important as political parties believe. And why I say that? I have some evidences which I would like to present. And these are the evidences from our own studies over last 20, 30 years that the young voters do not vote like young. They vote on various other considerations rather than thinking themselves as a young voter. If I say about elections, how do we assess electoral participation? The fourth checklist is, one, we all talk about voting. If you vote, if some groups vote, we know that they are electorally active if you go and vote in the elections. Second checklist could be, even if you don't vote, but do you participate in election campaign? We know that election campaign, these are very, very vibrant, and some of the new party are trying to engage the youth in election campaign. So I would use that as a second checklist, whether youth participate in election campaigns or not. The third checklist could be, you may not vote, you may not participate in election campaign, but is there a trend of youth participation in social protest movements? And the last would be, even if you, though the three are actions, you actually, the youth act. You go to vote, you physically participate in protest movement, and you physically participate in campaign. So those are active participation. But even if you don't do that, do you support the ideas of political reforms? So these are the four checklists based on which I want to say that that we don't see a very, very active youth as a very, very active citizen who is participating in the electoral activities. And that is why I am saying that 2014, there is so much of noise about youth vote in 2014. There's a huge expectation that they would change the, they can make or mar the political outcome of the 2014 election. But that may not happen. We don't know the answer as yet. But my expectation is that we won't see very, very different trend compared to what we have seen in the past. So what's the message? Do we see our youth different from others with regard to political participation? I don't see youth as a category which is very, very different when it comes to participation in politics if you compare it with youth with the other age group of voters. But there are some visible change. It's not that everything is depressing, nothing is happening, youth is not active, youth is not participating. At least some of the data from the other researchers indicates there is an increase in youth's interest in politics. Youth now take more interest in politics compared to the past. And when I say past, the reference is 1990s. So this is a period of 25 years. I'm not citing the data from 80s or 70s because I don't have evidences from that. Sizable number of youths are willing to make career in politics. It's not that you don't want to make career in politics. They don't, and those who don't want to make career in politics for different reasons. But still, there are sizable number of youths who would like to make a career in politics. So they are not averse to politics. They have great interest in politics, which is on the rise. Also, sizable number of youths want to join politics. They want to make career in politics. So we see that there is an engagement, there is a moving trend, that there is more engagement of youth in politics. Interest is on the rise, and we see willingness to join politics or willingness to take up politics as the career. What are the signs of hope? As I said, everything is not gloomy. Recent years have witnessed some change in youth participation also. We have seen that happening in terms of AAP, that there is now youth are more actively participating. More than that, politics has remained in the arena of the young men. More, whatever is the level of participation, whether it is in the protest, demonstration, it was largely concentrated among young men. The big change is that young women are coming out to participate in politics more now compared to the past. And this also goes along with the women turnout nationally. If you look at all the elections held in this country from 1952 till the most recent 2009, women have voted in lesser number. Almost the women turnout has been, earlier it used to be 15-16% less. Suppose out of 100 men, if 50 voted, then out of 100 women, only 35 used to vote in the first couple of elections. The gap has been always wide. It has narrowed down in 2009-2004. But the last couple of years, many elections have witnessed more women voting compared to men. And in states like Bihar, UP, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, there have been many elections in the last 2 years where women voters have outnumbered men, which is to say more women are coming out to vote, and this is happening even among the young women. So that's a good change, that it doesn't remain a domain of young men. Young women are actively getting involved in politics. They are turning out to vote in big numbers. Earlier, urban youth were more disenchanted with politics. Their participation was lesser compared to the rural youth. We see things changing even in the urban areas, more in small cities, less in the big towns, that even the urban youth are participating more in politics, whether it comes to voting or in other forms of electoral participation. So things have started changing, but not at the pace as we imagine or as we would have expected or as parties would have expected. So this entire thing, and why, to conclude, why do I say youth are in sizable number in 2004 elections? We know that they are in sizable number, but they can't be very, very decisive because they don't vote en bloc, they don't vote like caste blocks as we keep hearing about, Muslim vote bank or XYZ. So they can't be decisive because they vote as the votes are as divided as the votes of the other age group of voters. So that's why they are in sizable number. Also we see that their turnout is low. I think one big message for the political parties is that they need to try and mobilize the young voters so that they at least come out to vote. The difficulty is that political parties are not coming out with programs and policies to help youth engage with their problems like unemployment, education. Rather, what the strategy of the political party, even in 2014 election, is that give tickets to more young people. All the political parties, at least the 3 or 4 or 5 important national parties, there is a race among them to give ticket to more young people, and they are thinking that only if you give tickets to more young people, young voters will get mobilized and vote in favor of the party.